Hello and welcome to Computer Science 20S. This is Lesson 8, Indefinite Loops. After this lesson, you will know what a definite, or sorry, an indefinite loop is, understand the difference between a definite and indefinite loop, and be able to use a repeat until command in a script. So this should read indefinite here. You should already know what a definite loop is. So this is the second kind of loop, an indefinite. In other words, you do not know how many times to loop in advance. So definite loops repeat forever or a certain number of times, so either forever loop or repeat a certain number of times. Indefinite, we're going to use this command here, the repeat until. So we're going to keep looping until things like a shot is made, a ball is hit, some kind of condition is met. Notice the shape of the hole in the block. It must be a hexagon shape. Fits in there, so it has to be one of these blue ones here, touching, those type of things, key, spaced, or one of the operators here, the green one. So it has to fit inside there. So let's make a sprite that moves left and right, up and down based on arrow clicks. You've done this already back in one of the very first introductory lessons. So go ahead and create that, pause the video. We're going to make some new sprites soon that make the cat face the right way as well. Let's make a new sprite, a black ball that Scratch has to chase and catch. So we're going to repeat 100 times, and we're going to start it at 0 minus 100. It's going to move left and right by a random number of steps. All it's going to do is just going to bounce back and forth, left and right. It's pretty boring, really. So go ahead and do that, repeat 100 times. Okay, you should have completed that now in your Scratch environment. Now I'd like you to adjust it so that Scratch has to catch the ball and then it stops, and it will also bounce off walls. So instead of repeating 100 times, let's repeat until we're touching sprite 1, which is Scratch the cat. We're going to move random minus 40 to 40 steps, so bounce left and right, and if on edge, bounce. Notice that the game continues, the loop keeps running until Scratch catches the ball. So I'd like you to save this program, call it base game 1. You're going to need it for the next lesson. Call it base game 1. All right, so here's your first assignment based on the repeat until. I'd like you to create a new sprite, replace Scratch the cat with something of your own that moves left, right, up, and down. It should face the correct way. At the very least, when it goes left and right, it should face the correct way. If you've got something that's kind of a Pac-Man kind of figure that can face up or face down, then go ahead and do that. I'll leave that up to you, but it must face left or right. Create a second sprite that's more than a black ball. It must either be a different sprite or shape, some kind of multicolored thing. You should get the ball moving in 2 dimensions, so not just moving left and right. It must be moving as the player chases it. It should bounce off the walls, and there has to be some kind of background. And be creative here, add a little bit of stuff here, some sound or costume changes or what have you. There's 4 marks for creativity as well. Save this as Chase the Ball version 1. We're going to be making additions to it as we create our program here. This is your first look at how we create games, first look at how we sort of create different versions of programs. It's a wonderful tool. If you call this Scratch the Ball V1 version 1, then you'll have a version 2, you'll have a version 3, and so on, and you continue to build on that program. All right, so good luck with that. That's going to take you a little while.